Hello, everybody. This is Cash with Kash Homebuyer. I'm here to make another testimonial. This one will be for Jimmy or James. So James was from Parma. He had a house in Parma, Ohio. Uh, I'm gonna give this testimonial, and also I'm gonna have the review what James said about us, about working with us, how it is, and I'm gonna also explain a little bit about James' situation, what happened, and how the process was for James. So James called us because his goal was he wanted to move. He wanted to move to a different state. Again, James received our mail. When he saw our mail, he called us right immediately. He wanted to kind of know the process. He wanted to understand how it works, and he up on a call with my assistant. My assistant was able to explain to him our process and everything like that. James didn't want to just have a call conversation. He told my assistant he wanted to see me, so my assistant scheduled an appointment. I was able to meet James at his house. We sat down. We kind of went over almost everything, how our process works. And with James, it was a little bit different situation because what happened is he wanted to move to Arizona, and he actually wanted to build a house there. He didn't want to move and go rent or or go buy another house right immediately. He wanted to go there and build a house from the scratch. So it was kind of a little bit different situation than what we have experienced before. But we were able to go through the entire process and close on his house. So what we did is we agreed with James. We signed a contract with James. Actually, I would look at the house. I liked everything. I liked how the house looked like. I came back home. I ran the numbers. Everything looked good. I called James. I gave him my offer, what the number looks like, should look like on my end. He liked the number, and he asked me what the process should look like based on his situation. So what we did is we agreed with James that we're gonna sign a contract. Once we sign a contract, we're gonna have him. He had enough money to go to start looking for a land that he's going to build. So we signed a contract. Once he signed a contract, he went to Arizona. He started looking for a land. He found one, and he actually found a builder as well. The builder was willing to give him James a loan to buy to buy and no to buy the land and build as well. But they wanted to get a confirmation from someone that James was under contract, and James was able to sell his house and use the funds from the house to build a house in in Arizona. So James went through the process with the builder. The builder called us. Was he tried to get confirmation? He asked us for the proof of funds. We sent to him the proof of funds. He asked for the contract. We sent to him the contract. The builder was satisfied with all the documentation. The builder was satisfied with all the documentation. We gave it to him, and James was able to start the process of building the house. While James was building the house with the loan that he got from the builder, we had him still stay at the house. And what we did is we give him some part of the money of the purchase price that we agree. We give him like I think 70% of it. No, we give him like 30% of it, and we left 70 to start put toward the down payment and for the land and all the closing costs to build the house. So that's what he did. He went in, put the money for the as a part of the down payment, and they start building the house. So he stayed in his house in Parma for I think it was 5 months while they were building his house in Arizona. So they built his house. They finished the house to build. After that, we James he actually wanted to start from the scratch. He didn't want to take a bunch of stuff that was left in the house because he had kids. The kids were grown up. They were grown up, so he didn't want to. So he didn't want. Obviously, he wasn't living with the kids anymore, so he was downsizing. So we told him if there's anything that you want to leave behind, he can leave behind. Those are the things that you can see on the pictures here. Those are all the things that he left behind that we had to obviously clean it up. But we give him permission. Hey, just go over through all your stuff. You don't have to organize anything. You can leave everything the way it is. You have to don't worry about it. That's why you can see the house is kind of messy like this. It's not that's how he used to live, but that's how he left the house after going over all the stuff that he needed, and then whatever he didn't need, he left inside the house. So James, we were able to close the house with James. James was able to move to Arizona, and we got the house. We got the house cleaned up. We got the house fixed up inside and outside as well. And then we end up selling the house to a family. And actually, the funny part about the family is the husband was a teacher in Parma, and they have been looking for a house in Parma for a while. Every house they were trying to put an offer in, their offer was rejected. Every house, they eventually come to our house, and they told me their story of what they have went through trying to get a house. And they really wanted to live in that specific area where the James house was, because it was really, really close to the house. And the husband was a little bit disabled too. It was kind of hard as well to pick up kids from school and everything like that. So I end up agreeing with them. I sold the house to them. Now they are living there. That's what we do here at Cash Home Buyer. My goal is always to help community. That's what my goal is. Make sure it's a win-win for everybody. James got what he wants. He was able to downsize and got his new house. The new family that moved in, they got what they want. Now they are close to school. It's easy to take kids from school, and it's easy to go to school as well as a teacher. So that's what we do out here. If you have any house you're looking to sell, if you have any question or you want to know how the process works, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to sit down with you to kind of explain our process and see if we can help you on your situation, because we come across so many situations, and my goal is to solve problems and make sure that I help out as much as I can. So don't hesitate to reach out. There's no obligation. Even though I sit down with you and I tell you our process and you feel like it doesn't work for you, you are not obligated to work with me. You can find other options, and actually I can try to give you also recommendation for other options that may be possible for you. So this was a little bit testimonial for James. Thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to talking to you. Thank you.